take a look at some of these beautiful paintings by Claude Monet. As you look at some of his paintings, imagine what it would be like to paint outdoors. You've got to think about the temperature, the way the sun changes the way the picture would look. So you might have to paint relatively fast and just get impressions of your painting. I love the way his work looks. Let's go ahead and get started making our Claude Monet style bridge. Begin by taking your watercolors. Add plenty of water. Notice the paint should never be sticky. And as you're placing the paints on, your yellows, your blues, and your greens, please completely fill the whole page with those colors. All the way to the corners, and get your paint on rather quickly. Now for sponge painting, again using the same colors, but only tempera paint instead of watercolors. Using your sponge, you're going to dab on top of the watercolor. Notice I'm not taking my sponge and spreading it like I would clean a table, but instead dabbing the paint on top of the watercolor. Now let's set this aside to dry. While it's drying, let's begin by making the 3D bridge. Using a piece of brown construction paper, glue down strips of your brown pieces of paper. This is going to be the basis to making your bridge. Once you have those pieces of paper glued down, fold those towards the center of that piece of paper. This is going to be the edges or the sides of your bridge. I love the way this looks. Let's take a moment. Miss Foxen will glue that onto your painting. Now once you've got it glued down, let's go ahead and take some of those strips again and start arranging it so that you can have the railing or the top part of your bridge placed together. I had to cut it up into small pieces and apply plenty of my glue stick to attach those pieces together. This took a little bit of time, but it's well worth it. It really makes the bridge look like it has a finished piece. I'll continue adding those pieces onto the construction paper all the way to the edge of the bridge. There! Now, once I've done one side, please do the same to the opposite side. Just adding in one piece at a time. This really does look like a really cool 3D bridge. There! Look at that! Now that I've got my bridge to place onto my Monet style painting, let's go ahead and make some of those water lilies that might be placed onto the paper. I'm going to be using some oil pastels. The white makes it look like the water that the water lilies might be in. So I'm just going to put a few stripes of white, taking my pink and adding some circles to make it look like water lilies, and then using my red to make some nice spirals. As I've added those on, I'm also going to probably grab a little bit of green to give it a little bit more of the leaf shape onto my water lilies. I love the way this painting looks. I love how it's 3D and it's really starting to come to life beautifully. Hope you have a really great time making your artwork today. Happy art making and happy Monet style painting. Have a great day.